So we start off with Selenium Masterclass and we'll learn the introduction to Selenium. What is Selenium basically? Its history and evolution, and why Selenium is used for automated testing. Setting up the environment, installing Java Development Kit, setting up Eclipse IDE or any preferred IDE, for example, IntelliJ or any other IDE you would like. Installing Selenium WebDriver, then configuring WebDriver with browsers, for example Chrome, Firefox, or Edge, using WebDriver Manager for managing WebDriver binaries. Basic concepts will be covering understanding Selenium WebDriver, locating web elements by ID, name, XPath, CSS selector, class name, etc. Basic interactions, clicking on buttons, filling forms, etc. Handling various types of alerts, pop-ups and dialogues. Advanced interactions would include handling drop-downs, checkboxes, radio buttons, etc. Working with frames and iframes. Iframes include YouTube videos. Handling dynamic web elements, mouse and keyboard actions using actions class. We'll also be discussing testing frameworks, introduction testing frameworks, for example JUnit or TestNG, setting up test suites and test cases, using annotations and assertions, data-driven testing with parameterization, running tests in parallel. These are very important subjects. Page object model, understanding page object model, creating page classes and methods, implementing page factory pattern, handling waits and timeouts, implicit and explicit waits, fluent waits, expected conditions, TestNG annotations, before method, after method, before class, after class, etc. TestNG listeners. We'll also be discussing handling cookies in Windows, managing browser cookies, switching between browser windows and tabs, test reporting, logging, generating test reports using TestNG or other reporting tools, logging test activities. Data-driven testing will also be going through reading data from external sources, for example Excel, CSV, databases, etc. Parameterization using TestNG data providers. Handling authentication and security, handling HTTP basic digest authentication, handling SSL certificates, cross-browser testing, running tests across different browsers using Selenium Grid for parallel execution, continuous integration CI, integrating Selenium tests with CI tools like Jenkins, Travis CI, etc., running tests automatically on CI servers. Best practices and tips will be going through writing maintainable and scalable tests, handling synchronization issues, debugging and troubleshooting common issues, performance optimization. Advanced topics that are optional but we'll be going through are headless browser testing with Phantom.js or headless Chrome, mobile testing with Appium, Selenium with Docker, project work, implementing a real-world automation project from scratch, integrating with a version control system like Git, community and further learning, participating in Selenium forums and communities, exploring advanced topics and updates in Selenium.